Hey everyone. So I wanted to talk about how K-pop has made such a positive impact on my mental health. I got into K-pop last year in the summer and I was going through a lot of changes at the time. I really didn't know where my life was going. I was changing jobs, getting ready to graduate, and I wasn't really sure about anything anymore. So I went on YouTube and decided to look into some new music styles, and I saw a video recommended from a K-pop group, and I clicked on it. I was very impressed. Everything that I thought about K-pop turned out to be a lie. So I just kept going from video to video, and before I knew it, I had been online for about 4 hours watching music videos. It completely changed my life. What I thought I would dislike ended up taking over my entire life, and it has been so positive. I've always struggled with anxiety and depression, and so K-pop has given me a positive outlet. I am able to put on music videos and just lose myself in them. I've just seemed to come around to just forgetting everything bad that's been going on. I can watch them on variety shows and see how funny that they are, and it just really brightens my day. It's something that I look forward to doing. I used to just get on the internet and just look at random things and it would make me more sad. Now I look at K-pop and I feel happy. I have learned so much about the groups and I feel so connected to them. And I've just learned so much about the Korean culture from them. It opened my eyes to see the world in another way. When I really started getting K-pop farther, I started picking up learning a new language. And one of the big things that K-pop has done for me is got me back into dancing again. Dancing has really helped my mental health. So I look forward to looking into more K-pop songs to dance to. And one of the biggest things K-pop has done for me is brought new people into my life. I really didn't have that many friends, and so I started getting into K-pop and joined a bunch of groups on social media. Found a lot of people that I have things in common with. And while a lot of them are across the world from me, we have built a major connection over the internet. A lot of us will get in video chats together and talk about everything. I can send them a message at any time and they're there for me. And I've also met a lot of wonderful people in person. I've gone to some concerts and met people just standing in line that are now my friends. We will travel to see each other. Some of them live in my state and others live far away, but we meet up together. These are people that I never thought that I would meet, and I'm so glad that I did. What's really fun about going to the concerts is that you completely lose yourself in it. I've always felt like an outsider in almost everything that I've done. So when I go to a concert, I feel completely included. I don't feel like I'm somebody that is just a number. People will just talk to you like they've known you forever, and people will just turn around and socialize with you. You all come together from all walks of life, all ages, all ethnicities, all everything, and everybody comes together as one. There's no divide within the people, and I think that is so wonderful. For once, I feel like I can be myself while still fitting in. And I have so many supportive people now because of K-pop. There are people that have completely changed my life. I thought it would just be just some random person to talk to, but now they're like family. Another thing with K-pop that is done is it's made me learn a lot more about myself. I'm more comfortable expressing my interests now. I'm okay with learning about something that I knew nothing about. I used to think that I knew everything, and I'm totally fine now with knowing that I don't. Now it's made me want to travel more and meet more people. I have more things to look forward to now than I ever did, so that has greatly helped my mental health. I just feel like I've become a different person since discovering K-pop, and I'm so happy about it. I don't know where my life would have headed if I had not discovered it. So I can't thank K-pop enough for making my mental health so much better, and I hope that it does the same for others.
Hi, friends. This is Simon. Yeah. I hope you guys don't mind me spinning around. This is how I process. But this is my story on how K-pop healed me, in a time when I really needed it the most. So just to start off, I've been in K-pop, like I've been a K-pop fan for like about 10 plus years, going on 11 years this year. Um, and it's been a journey. It's been one crazy journey, to say the least. When I was first introduced into K-pop, I was like, "Oh, this is interesting. This is like anime, happy-go-lucky girls, But it wasn't like that. It was something totally different, something totally, mind-blowing. So I kind of pushed it to the side. The first group I ever found out was Sistar, like Push Push Baby, and I was like, didn't like it at the time. So as years and years went on, started developing anxiety and depression, for being gay, um, in my hometown, in my high school, people bullied me, and they're just like, you can't be black, you can't be gay, you can't be this, you can't be that. They're just telling me what I can't be. And so K-pop really came in when like groups like AOA, groups like Super Junior, Blackpink, EXO, Red Velvet, um, started just promoting music. And I was like, what is this music that I don't understand? Um, and I just started listening to it. I just started listening to it, not knowing what it was doing to me, giving me this confidence, this boost of love, and just this boost of like, I'm a bad bitch. I hope I can cuss. You know, just giving me that confidence. Like, hey, I'm here. I'm stopping. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ow. um, but I didn't know that that was the case. So, but then when I heard that, like, oh, K-pop's this, K-pop's that, oh, black people shouldn't listen to K-pop. They're racist. This is not. That's when I start to hide back. I'm like, I shouldn't listen to this. Because if people find out I listen to K-pop, I'll get bullied even more. I'll get exercised even more out of my own community. So for years and years, I, I remember vividly. I was like on the verge of like letting go of life. I was hanging onto the string, um, and I just graduated high school, in Chicago. I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't want to be this person because everyone's judging me, even outside of high school. And I'm like, no one can tell me what to do. Like, I'm 18 years old. But it's just the fact that people are like, you can't do this, you can't listen to this, you can't listen to that, you can't be this. And I just remember the speech that BTS gave about no matter who you are, no matter your gender, no matter your orientation, you need to love yourself. I remember hearing that. And I remember hearing something from Gaga, and like those two people, like they just spoke so much truth to my heart that like I broke down and I started seeking help. I started asking for help. I started saying like I need help. I'm suffering from depression, anxiety. Why is this happening to me? Um, and they're like, well, what do you like to do? I told them I do theater, I sing, and they're like, well, where you get your inspiration from? I'm like, well, listen to a lot of K-pop people. So, um, BTS, AOA, Blackpink, Tiara, Super Junior, EXO, A Pink. So they're just like, well, feed off of that. Feed off of those artists who inspire you. And so that led me back in 2016 to like kind of come out a second time and say, hey, I love K-pop, and so what? Because at the end of the day, I love it. And people are like, why do you love it? It's stupid. You can't understand what it says. I'm like, K-pop is a universal language. And as I end this video, I just want to tell anyone who is scared to come out, whether it's LGBTQ or just coming out saying that you love K-pop, is don't be afraid. Because you have people out there that'll back you up. Love yourself, as BTS says. love yourself. Thank you.